There you go.
Let him laugh, let him weep, let him yell, let him sing. All they wanna say. Let him lay me traps and men to pray to Jehovah, me I pray. Let him laugh, let him weep, let him yell, let him sing. All they wanna say. Let him lay me traps and men to pray to Jehovah, me I pray. Let I be me instead of playing games. For chasing fame, let somebody spread the lack of flames. No,
living my life to the fullest and shout out my halala to the fullest. Let my lungs out. I'm still rising up to greater heights. As long
Yeah. Okay, let's bring it forward. I hope I'm not cutting anyone. Oh, good. Because, yeah.
Hello, Banjus and Monani. Welcome to Rise to Greater Heights Network, where you can turn your fears into greater success while seizing your opportunities. My name is Victoria Antonene, and I'm going to be your host for today. So if you're watching us online, please feel free to put in the chat box where you're watching us from and what you hope to achieve from this Atlanta meeting version. Yay! So at this moment, I'll just let our speakers to introduce themselves, so you can go ahead and introduce yourself to the audience, please.
Hey, beautiful people, I am Deja, and I am an author, mother, the Jacqueline of all trades, life coach, if you want to call it that. And I'm just here to serve in the best way that I can, to help you, to help myself, and everyone else, and let love people sing.
Wow, nice meeting you, and I'm looking forward to hear you speak. You can go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ruby. I'm a mindset coach and astrologer. Every find their divine purpose.
Wow, nice meeting you, and I'm looking forward to hear you speak. You can go ahead.
I am Tone. I am a creative. I have produced four books.
Wow. I'm looking forward to hear that song. That one piece of song. Nice meeting you. You can go ahead.
What's up, everybody? My name is John. You call me JT for short. I am a CB entrepreneur where I teach people how to perform at a high level, less stress, less pain, and also with more energy. And today I'm more looking for more collaboration, how I can get served, and also just to continue to expand my network. Very good.
Oh, wow, nice meeting you. You know, I have a question for maybe. Can I start with you? No, I'm gonna start with you. I have a question for you. If you happen to have your own building, I can see a building coming down here in the business highway in Georgia. What will your building say? Wow, I love it. I love it. How about you? Maybe your building is already here. I don't know.
I would say
So, oh, wow, wow, I love it. B and A will. I love it. I love it. How about you? You? Oh my goodness. Yes, I love it. So I feel like mine would like the fifth wheel would drive down the highway and it's gonna say what the signs we want to do. But the sky is now open, so we are just there doing what we just want to do with our lives. Rise to greater heights. And you know what is coming? It's coming. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna get started with our 3-minute inspiration, motivation, just for yourself to the audience, for yourself to us here, what we have in store for us. So we're gonna get started. Yes. Yes, thank you. Yeah.
Start over here for you, still here in the background.
We still got the lady in it. All right. So good morning, beautiful people, and to you all as well. I'm talking to you and to them as well. So this book is titled "If It Ain't One Thing to Grow Through, It's Another," and so that's pretty much what I'm basing everything off of, because that slogan, "If it ain't one thing to grow through, it's another," that's something that I tell my children, my grandmothers. It's like a generational thing, and so what's going on in my personal life as far as generational things, there are some things that are good and there are some things that are bad. And I feel like every person has those things where they can, and it's not even bad, it's something where you can become better. It's something what you can learn, something that you can grow from, because we're always growing through things. And the things that we're growing through makes us better. It gives us that discipline that I feel God says, hey, gives us an example, a chance to learn from what it is that we are going through. So if you are going through something, you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to be a better person, you want to be a better mother, you want to be a better friend, you want to be a better whatever, musician, astrologist. What's yours? What was yours? CV entrepreneur, CBD. Oh, okay, let me get it. CBD entrepreneur. Whatever you want to be the best version of you at, you have to grow through things and you have to say, okay, this is what I learned from this. This is how I can make sure that I'm showing up and bringing love and loyalty, that how I'm showing up and creating opportunities if there is no opportunity that is available. And I'm optimistic about it because I know for a fact that this is going to change. It won't stay this way. Making myself aware of what's going on around me and then taking that awareness and making it better for the people around me. And then the other ones that will experience me in this lifetime, because everybody will not get to experience me. Accepting it and moving along and forgiving people who may hurt you in the process, because that may be a thing. People may hurt you and they may not mean to do it. People may hurt you and they may mean to do it. But when you free yourself from what it is that they have bonded you in, then you no longer take it personal, but you say, you know what? I'm developing in this kind of way. Maybe that's the light they need in order to see that as an example. And having the faith that, listen, this is right. This is for the now. I know that I am going to inspire and encourage 100,000 women, because that's the goal. And it will take 13 years and about 7,000 women per year, but that's okay. And I'm willing to do that. But I have that faith in myself. I have that faith in God. And I have that faith in the people that are around me that this will be a thing, simply because I know it. And so as long as you're holding on to your spiritual loaf of bread, I just gave you the acronym LOAF, and you practice that every single day, there is no way that you can not succeed at whatever it is that you want to do. Take your loaf every day, just like you eat your food, eat your loaf of bread and be fed.
Oh, wow. Wow. What a profound message. Have faith in everything. And you know what? Stay dedicated to the direction of your dreams. That's what I'm taking away from you.
And I forgot, sorry.
Yeah.
Mirror Management LLC, like right here, Mirror Management LLC on the platform.
Let me ask you, what's the meaning of the mirror? Like, do you manage
Oh,
mirror?
yes. See, and that was the thing, right? The mirror management came from me being broken and feeling like everything was in shambles. And I was literally in the mirror. I was crying. I just had a baby. I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know what's next. And so when I think about managing the mirror, I'm going there every single day to get my edges right. I'm doing my little twist and everything. And every single day I am managing that mirror and I'm going to that spiritual progression.
That's profound. Wow, what a profound message. So when people go out there and reach out to your management. Go out there and reach out to her. Mira Management. Search her on social media, online, you're available. You're gonna share your website with the audience. Go out there and reach out to her. So now it's gonna be Ruby who's gonna share her motivation with us, her inspiration with us. The stage is yours.
Yes, hello, beautiful people. Again, my name is Ruby. You can find me at Ruby S Coaching on Instagram. I have a little story to tell about the time I almost drowned, right? But the interesting part of it is I didn't realize I had almost drowned until maybe a few years ago. So I think I was around 10 or 11 years old, summer camp, field trip at the water park. I didn't have a lot of friends. I know my siblings were there, but I was just sort of hanging around by myself. Decided I wanted to go down the water slide, right? So I looked, they had little life vests here to pick up before you got on the slide. But I knew how to swim. I had just had swimming lessons. I was like, I don't need a life vest. I'm just gonna go down the slide into the water and I'll be fine. I can swim, right? So I went down the slide, splashed into the water. It was a little deeper than what I thought it would be. So I remember my head broke above the water once. I went back down. I went up again. I went back down all this time thinking, I'm fine, I'm gonna get out of this. Back up, down one more time. Then I heard the whistle and the lifeguard swam towards me and pulled me out the water. And I don't even remember saying thank you. So, because I was just so embarrassed that the lifeguard came and pulled me out of the water when I was doing perfectly fine. And so it was a few years ago, I was sitting around thinking about this and I was like, Ruby, you literally almost drowned and you didn't realize it. And I correlated that to how so many of us, including myself, are walking around in life, right? We're keeping our head above water and then we're going back down. Work, career, family, we think we're head above water, we're going back down. Head above water, we're going back. All the time we're thinking we're fine. And sometimes it takes somebody else looking at the situation from the outside to realize that, oh no, you're not fine. You're actually about to drown. I need to help pull you out of that water. And I think what our work is being more cognizant of those situations where we may think we're fine, we may think we're keeping our head above water, but really we're not. And if we go up and go down one more time, that might be the last time. And that literally might be it. So my work is about helping you have more of that self-awareness to realize those areas of life where you may need more support, you may need more help, you may need somebody to give you that helping hand to pull you out onto dry land, you know. And if I'd had that realization, self-awareness back then, I would have thanked that lifeguard instead of walking away in shame because I thought I was in a situation I could get myself out of. But when I really needed somebody else's help, you know, I would have been out of the pride and into the gratitude. So however that applies to you, let it apply. And again, if you need some help, you know, realizing those situations where you don't know that you need help, that's the work I do. So again, I'm at Ruby S Coaching on Instagram, and I hope you took something away from it.
Wow, what a profound message. Keep your head above the water. That's what I'm taking away from you. Keep your head above the water. Don't be ashamed of seeking for help when it's needed, because you were kind of ashamed when the lifeguard was helping you because you thought you were okay. But someone else around you can see that something is not okay with you. I love that. Keep your head above the water. So you're gonna be the next speaker.
Hey. Alrighty, so when I saw that we needed to have a 3-minute speech, I tried to write something down. So I'm not gonna be talking about top like y'all were. No worry, no for me, no. Alright. Hey, y'all were good. Y'all were on it. For y'all's jobs, y'all talk off the top to people about inspiring them. For my job, I show people how to not electrocute themselves.
Wow.
So this is a little different. All right. So, howdy. I am an artist. My stage name is Zone. I'm a producer, writer, multi-instrumentalist, performer, and of course, as you all already know here, electrical engineer. but today I am here as a creator. I eloquently combine the oscillations of natural and digital worlds to tell stories that transport my listeners to a place, a zone, as you will, that feels right, even if the feelings that you're reminded of are painful. Expression is endearing, passionate, empowering, motivational, inspiring, scary, dangerous, foreign, and distasteful. And all of those adjectives could be used to describe the same thing. As an artist, I have the power to create movements, set their goals, and give those that stand with me a battle cry all during the same 3 minutes. And that's powerful because I have the power to build through the things that I create. But I'm not just here to talk about how pleasant my music is or the power of art. I'm sure y'all already have radios or streaming services, or y'all have to listen to something to get here today, because that's just life. Instead, I am here to add my 2 cents to bridging the gap between artistry and entrepreneurship, as that's been one of the things that's been on my mind a lot lately. In many entrepreneurial spaces, there's often a degree of disdain or separation between artists and businesses, or the arts and the world of business, as though these two mediums of creation, movement, and destruction are not two sides of the same coin. And I personally believe that assertion is idiotic. It's already common knowledge that music and business are inescapably linked at the point of time. We know of the phrase, the music business, right? But that's not the approach we're going to take at this. So don't get ahead of me. As entrepreneurs, your basic job is to create a product or a service, as you all have, right? That you find value in, or that you can bring value from in a market in a way that turns a profit. But in my experience, it's very rare that entrepreneurs actually stick to that goal. I see it much more likely and more often, especially on a smaller scale, that each of you have your own altruistic goals, ways you want to impact your community, and whether those methods are grandiose or quaint. Most of business owners don't just want to make money, they want to build something too. So it sounds to me like y'all are all artists too, just a different way. Instead of touching the heart with the mind, with sound that digs deep and plays low reverberating, and that this digs deep and plays low reverberating within the chest cavity, or highs that make you reach to the skies. You write books that capture the mind, host events that bring people together, and we all try to build empires that shape the world around us. We are but two sides of the same coin, the coin of change. So I'm going to leave you all with somewhat related saying that came to me in meditation 2 years ago that I alluded to when you asked the Billboard question as well. Don't be a leader, be an idea promoter. Though many movements begin with the actions of people, nothing is sustained without a clear common goal. Create, build, destroy as much as needed, but don't act without a purpose. Whether you are an artist like me or an artist like the rest of these people as well here, we're all trying to create something. So
Oh
be
my,
great.
oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my goodness.
There you
Don't be a leader. Be a what?
go. An idea promoter.
An ideal promoter. We need people like that. We need people, I always say the change that we want to see in this world must first begin with us. Started with the music, we're changing, impacting one soul at a time. Thank you so much. That was a powerful message. Thank you so much. Thank you. And my brother, you're going to be the next speaker.
There you go. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jonathan, but you call me JT for short. And 3 points I want to mention to you guys: chase profession, mental toughness, and winning. Number one, chase for after profession. I'm going to use a quote from famous and legendary coach John Wooden from UCLA. I actually got into quotes. He said, for profession is impossibility, but striving for profession is not. Do the best you can, and that way it counts. Even Kobe says, hey, I'm chasing profession. Why you want to chase profession? Chasing profession, even though you can't always get 100%. But by going after it, you notice your mind, how you think, how you perform, go to another level. So always chase for profession. You start to notice that you start separating from yourself from all the audience after going after what you want to go after. So also just performing at a high level. I was to use you being phenomenal. Number two, mental toughness. Tim Grover, he's a famous trainer that trained Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade, and now Russell Wilson. He always used this quote: your mind has to be stronger than your feelings. Your mind has to be stronger than your feelings. Think about the time you had that your feelings got in the way, you're supposed to make that decision. be mental tough. You gotta make that decision. You gotta make the tough decision. And number three, winning. Winning does matter. Winning is everything. If you think, like Tim Grover say, if you think the cost of winning is too high, wait till you get the bill of regret. Wait till you get that bill of regret. Sorry, I think I should have done this, I should have done it. No, go after that win. Go after winning. Winning does matter, not just for yourself. Yes, for yourself, winning, but also when you win, you also help others. You're after inspiring others to go after what they need to go after. Also, having your family and friends bring more opportunities. So number one, safe profession. Number two, let your mind be stronger than your feelings. I've had that mental toughness to get done. I don't care, you don't feel like it, go after it. Do it anyway, and also win. Look here, this is boy Jonathan, aka JT. I'm a CBD entrepreneur that teaches people how to perform at a high level with less stress, less pain, more energy with CBD. So you can find me on Instagram at JTill7, so JTILL7, and reach at the top. Thank you.
Wow, mental toughness. You've said that your mindset has to be stronger than what your feelings. That's what you say. Oh my goodness, wow, what a message. What a message from all these amazing speakers, really. So what would be your excuse out there watching and listening under these amazing speakers' voices, and you still don't change your mindset? You still have that negative mindset that you have where you are. So at this moment, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let our speakers one more time to share how you can just put them follow up. Share how the audience can reach out to them, and what if you have anything that you just want to offer, maybe a freebie or whatsoever you just want to offer to the audience. Feel free. Or maybe you have like your coaching, whatever. Yeah. So feel free.
Oh, Sean.
So go ahead and
Hey, again, y'all. So I am at Mirror Management LLC on all platforms. And if you are tuned in or something like that, if you send me an email, go on Instagram, send me a number 1 through 20, and send it. You will get a free PDF of if it ain't one thing.
I want them to go ahead and share with the audience.
All right. Yeah, you can reach me at BBS Coaching on Instagram. I do have a phone number for free coaching sessions that's very week. Both of those is free 90 minutes. You can get free.
They have to reach out to you. You can go ahead and share.
So the artists, the artists.
There you go. I think there you go.
Here we go. So yeah, you guys can find me on that, on Instagram, and for just for my music, it's just the first 2 letters. Zone, exit.
So everybody, with Jonathan again, the way to reach me, you're on Facebook, you can reach me at Jonathan Tillman at JONATHAN and Tillman. And also on IG, on Instagram, JTill7, so JTILL7. And by reaching out to me, you can schedule appointment with me. And also by reaching out to me, I will give you a free CBD on pain relieving spray too. So with everything, aches and pain and soreness, please reach out to me, DM me on Messenger or Instagram, and schedule an appointment with me, and you will get a free CBD pain relieving spray.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. So I believe that the audience will definitely reach out to you because they get to hear this. After all of your messages, you might be asking yourself, what's holding you back really? You've had all these nuggets on how to rise to greater heights and make a difference, because the change that we want to see must first begin with you. So what's holding you back from going confident in the direction of your dreams? What's holding you back from taking those great steps in the right direction? Is it fear, mediocrity, procrastination, distraction? What's holding you back? Because I believe that all of us
all of us here we are destined for greatness. And inside of each one of us here, God has put seeds of excellence. So those seeds are supposed to grow and flourish. But you know what? Many people have become crippled by their past encounters, and some have stepped over other people to get to the top. But I believe that we're all destined for greatness as long as we follow the strategy that has been laid down before us. So for all the good people, and reach out to these amazing speakers. We're gonna go live again on Friday next week at the same time, same place. So today I was just giving you highlights of what Atlanta is all about. So you've got it, you've got it. Go out there, reach out to these amazing speakers because you need to hear their messages, you need their coaching, you need their books. Go out there and reach out to them. So thank you for joining us today. Thank you amazing speakers for joining us today here at Rise to Greater Heights Network, where you can turn your fears into greater success while seizing new opportunities. So I hope by all these messages from all these amazing speakers, you've been inspired, you've been motivated, and you are ready to rise to greater heights. Thank you. Merci. Thank you so much.
Oh, this is Facebook Live.
Yes. Oh, sorry.
Okay.